Your child is screaming on the supermarket floor. People are staring. Your face is hot. You can feel your own anger rising. And in this moment, it feels like you have exactly two options. You can yell and force them to stop, or you can give in, hand over the candy, and make it end. And both leave you feeling like a worse parent than you wanted to be.
But watch a Japanese mother in the same moment, and you'll often see neither. No yelling. No giving in. Something quieter and far more powerful. She understands something about a child's meltdown that most of us were never taught. And once you understand it too, those impossible moments start to change. So let's start with what is actually happening when a child melts down. A tantrum is not your child being manipulative, or spoiled, or bad. A young child's brain is still years away from being able to manage big emotions. When frustration or disappointment hits, it completely floods them. The thinking part of their brain goes offline. The emotional storm takes over completely. In that state, your child literally cannot reason, cannot negotiate, cannot just calm down. This is why logic fails. Why threats make it worse? Why bribes only teach them that melting down works? The child isn't giving you a hard time. The child is having a hard time. And that single shift in how you see it changes everything about how you respond. Japanese parenting, almost instinctively, treats a meltdown not as misbehavior to be punished, but as a storm to be weathered together. And before we go on, let me say this. If you've yelled in that supermarket or caved and bought the candy, every single parent has, me included. These moments push us to our absolute limit. You are not failing. You're just human in one of parenting's hardest moments. Let's look at what can help. There are 3 things Japanese parents tend to do when the storm hits. None of them are about control. All of them are about connection. Let's start. The first is a word, Uketomeru. It means to catch or to receive. And it is the exact opposite of our usual instinct. When a child melts down, our instinct is to stop it. To shut it down, fast. Stop crying. You're fine. That is enough. But that tells the child their feelings are wrong and unwelcome, which, in the middle of an emotional storm, only makes it bigger. Uketomeru means something different. It means you catch the feeling first. Instead of fighting the emotion, you acknowledge it. Out loud, calmly. You're so upset right now. You really wanted that toy. You're not agreeing to buy the toy. You're not giving in at all. You are simply letting your child know that their feeling has been seen. And here is the quiet magic of it. A feeling that is seen and named starts to lose its power. A child who feels understood doesn't have to scream louder to be heard. So often, the fastest way through a tantrum isn't to fight it. It is to gently catch it, to say, "I see how much this hurts." That single sentence, said calmly, can take the air out of a storm in a way that no threat and no bribe ever could. The second idea is what you do after you've caught the feeling. Yorisou. It means to stay close, to draw near and be beside someone. After you've acknowledged the emotion, you don't lecture, you don't fix. You simply stay, calm, present, and close. Picture it. The child is still crying. You lower yourself to their level. You don't flood them with words. You just stay near, steady, and quiet. Maybe an open arm, if they want it. Maybe just sitting beside them on the floor. Your calm becomes the thing they borrow until their own returns. This is the part most of us get wrong, because it is so hard. Everything in us wants to make the crying stop, right now. But a storm cannot be argued with. It can only be waited out. And a child should never have to weather theirs alone. When you stay close without panicking, you teach your child something profound. Big feelings are not dangerous. They rise and they pass. And you are safe, even in the middle of them, because I am here. The tantrum that you sit beside, calmly, ends sooner than the one you fight. And it leaves the child feeling held, instead of ashamed. You are not rewarding the meltdown. You are being the steady shore, while their wave crashes and finally softens. Quick pause. Be honest with me. When your child melts down in public, what is the hardest part? The screaming or the feeling of everyone watching? For me, it was always the eyes of other people. Type the word Uketomeru in the comments if you're going to try catching the feeling next time, instead of fighting it. The third idea is what slowly makes the meltdowns themselves grow rarer. In Japan, parents constantly help children put feelings into words. Kimochi wo kotoba ni, turning the feeling into language. Here is why this matters so much. A young child melts down partly because they have a huge feeling and absolutely no way to express it. No words for the storm inside. So it comes out the only way it can. Screaming, hitting, collapsing on the floor. Every time you gently name the feeling for them, you're handing them a tool they'll use for the rest of their life. You seem really frustrated that the tower fell down. I think you're sad because we had to leave the park. You're not just soothing them in the moment. You are slowly building their emotional vocabulary. And here is the remarkable part. A child who can say, "I'm frustrated," has far less need to scream it. The words become the release valve that the tantrum used to be. Over months and years, a child who is regularly given the language for their feelings becomes a child, and then an adult, who can handle emotions instead of being flooded by them. This is emotional intelligence, built one named feeling at a time. So the next time the storm comes, after you've caught it and stayed close, gently offer the words, "You're angry. You're disappointed. That was really hard." You're not just ending a tantrum. You're raising someone who, one day, won't need to have them. So here is the whole thing. Uketomeru. Catch the feeling first, instead of fighting it. Yorisou. Stay calm and close, and weather the storm beside them. Kimochi wo kotoba ni. Give the feeling words, and slowly the storms grow rarer. Notice that none of this is yelling, and none of it is giving in. It is a third path, the one we're rarely shown. The path of connection. I won't pretend it is easy. In the heat of a public meltdown, staying calm is incredibly hard. You will lose it sometimes. We all do. That doesn't undo any of this. But each time you catch a feeling instead of crushing it, each time you stay close instead of walking away, you're not just ending one tantrum. You're teaching your child how feelings work. And here is what I really want you to take away tonight. Your child's meltdown was never a sign of a bad child or a bad parent. It is a small person with big feelings and not yet the tools to hold them. Your calm is how they borrow those tools until they grow their own. You can start with the very next storm. Catch it, stay close, name it. One last thing before I go. Tell me in the comments one thing that helps you stay calm when your child loses it. We could all use each other's ideas, and I read every single one. And if this gave you a calmer way through the hard moments. Subscribe to Mochi School. We have a lot more of these quiet ideas to share. I'll see you in the next one.